Hello, everyone. I got on a little late. We had some sad family news. Is anyone? No one's here yet. Guess I'll save my talking for when someone gets here. Okay. So I'm live. Looks like there's a couple people watching. No, one. Hi. Um, um, Hello. Looks like a couple people started to check it out, but they left. Sorry. Must not be your thing. Me and my tiny little mobile home. So I'm just gonna wait and see if anybody joins. I won't have probably any family members. We had a death in the family. Just found out about an hour ago and been on the phone with family. Okay. Well, I'll be here for about 10 minutes, and then if nobody. Oh, I see one person. So I'm just got in a little late. Okay. Never sure whether I should be talking or not talking. I feel like I'm just talking to myself. So I must be popping in on people's searches or YouTube, and maybe I'm not your thing. That's okay. Just gonna relax and wait and see if someone wants to chat. If you're curious about me and my channel and what I do, feel free to chat with me. I wanted to update people on some things. If you've been following my channel, I have Sparkle the kitty, who is recovering from her foot. She hurt her foot about a week and a half ago. I'm back to putting her out on her lead a little bit at a time. Not today because we're having a heat wave in Santa Cruz, of all places. And we are not used to this heat. Don't have an air conditioner because it's not something that we think we need most of the time. Might be 1 or 2 days like right now that get this hot. And we're talking the 90s. So I can't complain because everyone else seems to have higher temps than here. So I'm keeping Sparkle inside for her safety from the heat. And I am also keeping the dogs inside more today. My patio stays pretty cool. I have a little wind tunnel the breeze goes through, but even that's already pretty warm. So I am about to travel to Sacramento next weekend, this coming weekend, to visit my kids. And even more so now, they just lost their other grandmother. That's why I was on here late. My kids' father's mother passed away last night. I just found out today. They're pretty upset about it, of course. So I was giving them support and sort of on call for that. I have my phone on, and if I disappear from this live chat, I'll give a quick notice and jump off. If one of my kids calls, I need to be there for them. So that's what I'm prepared for. So I'll be traveling in the minivan in Ruby. I'm going to spend this week getting her cleaned up and ready to go. And we'll hopefully do a little camp on the way there and way back. Me and the pups will be going. Sparkle's not quite ready for van travel yet. We've driven around the park and she does okay, but where we're going, it wouldn't work out for her too well yet. So this is just a quick weekend run to Sacramento, spend a few days and come back. I'm working on some home improvement stuff before the weather goes back to being cold. And so fixing up a window that needed repairs and cleaning up my outside, the patio. And I have my little notes what to talk about because I thought I might be just recording myself for later. So sorry if it's a little dry. I'm new at this live thing, and feels kind of weird to just feel like I'm talking to myself. But I guess it's like a video. Just people will watch it later. I know my other live stream got a lot of attention after. So I'm glad people enjoyed it. So yes, so my ex-mother-in-law passed away last night. I'm supporting my kids with that. Bodhi is doing a little better. So I've changed the dog's foods again. So if you saw my homemade dog food videos, that's a great recipe for dogs who don't have food allergies or environmental allergies. Or I thought that I was giving Cersei a better diet, but apparently she should not have any grains at all. And so we've now switched, and I'll be doing a new video on the new homemade dog food, which is pretty simple. I just, it should be raw, and I don't feel comfortable doing raw. So I boil up the meat just a little bit, and I boil it with some carrots because they can have carrots. And then I save the carrots for treats since I can't give her most treats either. And then, so then she has chicken, like right now, she has chicken flavored carrots. Otherwise, I can't get them to eat the carrots. I know some dogs like carrots raw or cooked. But apparently mine need them to taste like something meaty. So I boil the carrots in the chicken, and then just enough to feel like I'm, cooking some bacteria away. And then I grind up the chicken and the the liquid, the broth that is created. So it's chicken carrot broth, and then I incorporate that back into the chicken in my food processor and shred that up for them. So that's their diet now. And then I found a guy, Dr. Andrew Jones on YouTube, of course. Veterinary Secrets is his channel, and he's very knowledgeable about how to treat your animals at home. He's a retired veterinarian, and he teaches you how to use home remedies for your pets and make food for different situations. And he talks a lot about the raw food diet. So, and like I said, I'm not really comfortable just giving them raw meat. So, um, maybe eventually I'll cook it less and less and make sure that there's no side effects from, like, they don't get food poisoning or something. So, that's what I'm working on. Changing the dog's foods again. I donated all of their kibble to someone else who has a big hardy dog who can eat anything. And I don't even get the canned food anymore. It's really expensive to get completely grain-free, safe, canned or raw food for the dogs. And I don't have the budget because I live in this tiny little mobile home on my tiny little budget. So if you've seen my tiny budget videos, that'll tell you about that. And I have my new grandbaby is now 3 months old. I'm looking at the calendar. She's almost 3 months old in a couple days. Oh yeah, I think today. She's 3 months old. And I swear she looks like she's 4 or 6 months old because when we do FaceTime, that baby is big and she looks like she's very alert and sharp. She interacts with me on a video, which is something. I made her laugh. So that's the grandbaby update. I'll be seeing her this weekend, the next weekend when I go. Then there is, I mentioned my tiny home improvements, my TMJ and chronic pain. I have successfully, improved my TMJ. I still have it. It's getting better. So a few months ago, I did a video about going to the dentist. I had to keep going back to get my partial adjusted, and she had left a piece of bone. And so she did a lot of work, and she, I guess, was a bit rough on my jaw, and I got TMJ from all that dental work. Had to go, I have a functional medicine doctor. She's awesome, and she's working on my TMJ as well as my other chronic pain issues. I have chronic pain from an injury about 6 years ago. Wow. That's what's going to be my anniversary on Tuesday, the 6th, will be the day 6 years ago that I hurt my back at work on the job and had to go through the whole workers' comp thing. Some of you might know how fun that is. It took 4 years and a lot of agony and lack of care. I'm finally starting to get better care. And the pandemic didn't help because it stalled everything then. So I'm getting some more care. So I'm managing my pain much better. Still have it. Still feels like I tell people I feel like I'm walking around with a big headache in my back, sometimes all the way up to my neck and head, and down my left hip and leg. So I basically have pain from top to bottom every day, and it's at different levels every day. It's much better when I've had a synergenic, I call it, um, interaction between positions. So, like this month, I was able to see my osteopath who gives me injections from my upper back down my hip. Then I was able to see my functional medicine practitioner, also a chiropractor, right after that. And the next day, I was able to see her again and my other chiropractor, my general chiropractor, the next day together. And those three things in 1 week bring my pain way down to like 2 or 3. They like numbers, the doctors. What's your pain level? What, Cersei? Go lay down. Go lay down. Cersei, I'll let her up here in a minute. But I only have shorts on because it's hot and her nails hurt my legs. So I need to put a pillow and stuff. So anyway, that's the update on my pain. The TMJ was getting much better. Then I went back and had another adjustment with my partial. And when I put it in, they did something else. I have paint on my, if you're looking at my nail, I just noticed, you could probably see that. I've been painting, so home improvement. The adjustment knocked my TMJ out of place again. My jaw has just been really out of alignment. So had to kind of take a couple steps back on that one. But I'm better again. And my chronic pain was creeping back up on me just a couple weeks ago till I had all the care in the same week. So that's nice. It's not as effective if I see them all separately, like one month. COVID has made doctor's visits spread out. Like, see one care practitioner 1 month, another one, and another 2 weeks later, and then a month out. It's not very good care. Not very consistent for healing. So I've had setbacks and then caught back up to feeling better. So right now I'm doing pretty good. And today I'm kind of resting. I overdid it just a little yesterday, but I knew that today was going to be staying in a lot because of the heat. So I'm kind of bringing myself back to feeling better. And my other sad news is that my mom has a little heart issue. They say it's not serious, but it's still hard not to worry about that. She's otherwise very healthy. She had no indications that she had a problem, but her latest echo showed an issue with a little leak in her heart. So we joke that she just is leaking more love. But it's still, I'm worried. So that's my updates. I've been trying to control fleas in my house. That's been part of the problem with the pets itching. I'm sweating now because I turned off my fans because my fan wouldn't it'll interfere with hearing my live stream. So I'm gonna finish giving updates here. Travel, I mentioned this weekend. I'm taking off to Sacramento for the weekend, the next coming weekend. But I'm also going to be going for probably Thanksgiving. And I haven't decided if I want to do an Amtrak trip or a van trip. So either way, I will do my best to create videos for everyone to share those trips. But I really do want to save up money somehow, which is hard right now. Trying to help my kids out and balance that between saving money. I want to go to the RTR in January, so I'm hoping I'll have the money to do that, to safely do that, so that I know I'll have gas money, but, well, I hope I have all the gas money. That's a lot of gas. Gas has gone down a little bit. Hopefully it goes down more by then, and it'll be more affordable, but I also need to make sure I have a cushion in case something happens with the van. I have to take it for a repair or something. I need to have some backup money for emergencies. I'll have the dogs with me, so also in case something happens with one of the dogs or the van or me, and I need money for that. And food. So, and supplies. I'm grateful that I have, food stamps. I don't know at some point if they're going to take away the extra pandemic ones, so I don't know if I have enough, and for the things that I, require cash money. So that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping to save up for the RTR in January in Arizona. I'm excited to try to do that again. That was fun last year. If you check out my video on the RTR trip last year, it was my first one. It was a blast. Had some challenges, and I also got to stop and see a friend on the way back unexpectedly. Reconnected with an old friend on the way home. This time I want to go early and catch up with her again. So I want to stop on the way down and stop on the way back and spend some time with her. If you live in the Palm Springs area, she owns, and you have dogs, she owns grooming shops in Palm Springs and I forget where the other one is. I think it's called Palm Valley or something. Anyway, somewhere around it's Wizard of Paws. And her name's Tammy. And she's very good with the dogs. I stopped there after the RTR, and my dogs were so dirty from rolling around in all that dirt at the RTR. They literally, every time they shook, dust just came out of them. And my black Chiweenie was almost white. So, and she cleaned them up and trimmed their nails and did all that. And very reasonable. So if you're in the area or going through there and you want your dogs cleaned up, it's a great place to stop. And it's really right on the way back up if you're going up north from the RTR. Anyway, more about that later on. It doesn't look like anyone is going to join me. So let's see, I updated Sparkle. we're going to keep working on getting her travel ready someday. And I have lots of little shorts of all the animals, so you could check those out. They're cute. Whenever I can catch them doing something cute. Most of the time, I see them doing something cute, and I don't have my phone ready. Well, darn it, I miss it all the time. So Cersei and Bodhi, diet change, supplement change, flea treatment changes, and Grandbaby, and my tiny home improvements. Like I said, I'm trying to declutter and get rid of a bunch of stuff, trying to sell things for a little bit of money, and maybe that can help me with gas. And I have a couple chairs I don't really need. I'm actually trying to sell this chair because it's too big for my place, and it's not really what I thought it was going to be, and it's okay, but I need more space, and I want to buy a big yoga ball because I found a yoga ball chair, and I have a little yoga ball, but it's too small for this desk. So that's what I'm trying to do, is get rid of some things and get things that work better for me. And fixing up my tiny home. Eventually I'm going to repaint, starting with my bedroom because I have a window that I just fixed, I mentioned earlier. And it now needs to be painted around it, the frame, and I guess that's it. I live in Santa Cruz, California, and it's beautiful, but today is our heat wave for us. In the high 80s, 90s, that's a heat wave here. We're used to temps in the 60s and 70s in the summer. Like, normally our hottest temps are like 75. So 10 or 20 degrees more is a lot because we don't all own air conditioners. And actually, if you look online, if you live in Santa Cruz, you try to go to Home Depot, they keep running out of them because they don't know how many to order. Anyway, I'm just rambling because nobody's really here. But I know people will watch this later. I know I do that. I catch people's live streams after the fact, and I'm always like, darn it, I missed it. And hopefully everybody is staying safe and healthy and having a peaceful life. And I wish everyone happiness, peace, joy, love, and mindfulness. And I will hop off of here, and I guess I'll go back to my home improvement stuff and my animals. And I will show you Cersei because she wants to be up here. Cersei, come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Say hi, Cersei. There's nobody really there, but they'll look at you later. Oops. Let's get the camera down. Hi, Cersei. Say hi. She's hard to see in the camera. I'm wearing black and she's black. Say hi. Say hi. Hi, Cersei. Hello. I'm doing better. Feeling a little better. Got new medicines and new shampoos and new food. Yeah. All right. Well, Can't believe I've been here 30 minutes. So, to the one person I see that just popped on and someone gave me a thumbs up, so thank you. And I wish you all well. If you want to, I can stay if you want to chat. Um, I don't see any conversation going on. No messages. Alrighty, I'm gonna sign off. I wish you well. Say bye, Circe. Say bye-bye. Say watch my little videos. I'll be on again soon. All right, I'll be back when I get another 50 subscribers. So, hi, person number 2. Oh, thank you, Caribou. Did I say that right? I hope I did. Bye.